The region Nock Mountains is a protected area. After a referendum, it was declared a national park. In the foothills of Königstuhl Mountain is the last farmer's bath in Europe. For centuries, people have come here to be healed from various ailments. Hans-Joerg Aschbacher runs the bath.
There have always been baths like this in the area. The first mention of one is in 1749. It used to be a bath for the farmers, as there was no way to heat water here in those days. The bath was kept going. Now I'm the 9th generation to work here. I hope it will continue to stay in service for just as many years. It's important to note that we don't have electricity here. So that means no television, no hairdryer, no radio, etc. And that's the good thing about this place. All kinds of people come here, from farmers to managers, and they all just want to enjoy the peace.
Hans-Joerg wants to keep up the tradition in the most authentic way possible. Every day he collects stones from the nearby river Karlbach, particular specimens that can only be found here. The reason? A geological line dividing the limestone Alps and the chalk Alps. That's why the area is so rich in conglomerate stones and radon springs. The stones from the river contain minerals like brimstone and iron. As early as the 18th century, doctors would send their patients, farmers, woodcutters and hunters, to the Nock Mountains to recuperate. Just as his ancestors did 300 years ago, Hans-Joerg heats the stack of larch tree every morning. On it he piles stones, with a special, much treasured technique.
The stones are heated up to 1000 degrees and are then put into the water. It's very effective and gives the bath a temperature of around 40 degrees. We have a spring under the house. Its water is fed into a gully system and is then channeled along drains that lead into the individual basins.
Not having electricity makes everyday life difficult. The wood stove is used for cooking. The water in the baths is heated with the stones. It takes 2 hours before they're ready. The glowing red stones are carried down to the bathing room in wooden buckets. As soon as the stones touch the water, they burst. That releases the minerals contained within that soothe rheumatism, gout, or joint pains. The bath is ready for the first guests. There is only one bathing session per day. Men and women have separate areas and lie in the basins for almost an hour.
It's so relaxing and warm, and it would do anyone good.
When the bathing is over, Hans-Joerg has time for his actual job as a farmer.